We're taking a peek today inside King Tut's tomb. That's loaded with treasures. The Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History wants everyone to know about its ongoing exhibit called Wonderful Things from the Pharaoh's Tomb. And it's in Detroit until August 22nd, so you still have plenty of time to catch it. Jonathan Jones is with us now from the museum. He's the manager of youth and family programs, and really appreciate your time this morning. Jonathan, thanks for being with us.
Not a problem, man. I'm excited to be here.
Well, let's talk about King Tut's tomb. I know you have some reproductions of the sacred and personal possessions. What are some of the things that people are going to see as they come to the museum?
Well, in this exhibition, we actually laid it out a little differently than the last time we had it. We had it about a little over 10 years ago. And so this time we want to give it a little bit more of a narrative layout. So now we actually explore his life and times, his personal life, his political life, what things look like in his family tree, and then his burial practices. And so what people are going to get to see here are some of his personalized artifacts, things that he would have used in his daily life, his clothing racks, his chariots. And then we're going to see things that were actually meant for him preparing for the afterlife. So you're going to get to actually see his sarcophagi, and you're going to get to see the jars where they put his internal organs and things like that.
Well, I think it's easy to draw in enthusiasts and people that already have an interest. But what would you say to somebody that's like, look, I don't really know that much about King Tut? Or is there something that you would tell some of those people and say, hey, this is why you have to come to the museum to check it out?
Well, number one, these reproductions that we have were actually created in the same style as the artifacts that were actually discovered in the tomb. So it took them 10 years to make sure that these things were created in the exact same manner and style. So they look exactly the same, they feel exactly the same. And also, there's some more information about him. His is the largest of these unearthed tombs in the Valley of the Kings, and they found the most treasures in there. There were 3,000 different things in that tomb. And so understanding his life and times, understanding that he was only 9 years old when he took the throne, understanding that he passed away at 18. Like, there are so many connections to find in the story of King Tut.
And you mentioned you kind of go through the timeline. There are different sections to this exhibit too, right? Can you walk us through what we would be walking through?
Yes, so we have actually broken it into two of our exhibition spaces. So when you go into our larger exhibition space, you'll actually get an introduction to who King Tut was. You'll get an idea of what his political life looked like, his public persona. You get a look at his personal life. You get to look at his family lineage, what that was going through. And then the other gallery, you actually get to look at the extent of the burial practices that they would practice and perform in order to make sure that he was prepared for the next journey into the afterlife.
So let's talk about, the times and the cost of what it costs to go there, and what are your guys' hours? When can people come check out the exhibit?
Oh, yes. So we are actually open Tuesday through Sunday. On Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, we're open from 9 to 4. On Thursdays, we're actually open from 9 to 7. And on Sundays, we're open from 12 to 5. And the cost is actually, for non-members, to see everything, including our King Tut exhibition, is $25. But we actually are running a membership special right now, so that if anybody were to get a membership right now, it is included with your membership. So it's actually free to see the exhibitions if you are a member.
Well, and you have plenty of time, right? August 22nd, I think was what we said the end of this one. You said it's been 10 years since you guys have had the exhibit too, is that right?
That is correct. So we're really excited to bring it home.
Hopefully it's less than another 10 years from now, but you have until August. So hey, Jonathan Jones, thank you so much for the Charles H. Wright Museum. Appreciate your time being with us this morning and talking about the exhibit. We look forward to seeing it.
Not a problem. You all have a great rest of your day.
You too.